Hi everybody. So I know I haven't videoed for a while. Just had so much going on here. I just feels like I haven't even had a chance to video. So I'm just going to show what's going on here. So this is our deck. Jana just recently, well, we were told when we first had the deck made that we needed to wait a month before we stained it. Something about the resins or something coming out of the wood. So we've got the stain and we're going to be staining the deck. So we're going to be doing that soon. We had to clean off the deck and we're going to be staining everything. So we just don't want it to go bad. Same with the little front porch. We're going to be staining that. So Jana keeps finding stuff that's like free that we've been wanting from Facebook Marketplace. So this is one of the things we went and did. It took like the whole night. Somebody had this playground equipment. It looked pretty good. And they said you could have it for free, you just have to take it. So we rented a trailer and we went and we undid all of this and brought it home. And you can see we have not put it back together yet. So that's one of our projects we need to do, is put this back together. Now the shed, we've been insulating the shed. It's still not done yet. We've got the walls finished. They're insulated in sheetrock. And I found out that I messed up on the ceiling. I got the wrong type of, or the wrong size of insulation for the ceiling. You're supposed to just have to staple the paper to the beams. I didn't realize that when I started it, so it was a costly mistake. The rolls are like $120 or something a roll, maybe less. I can't remember what I paid for that, but it was pretty expensive. I'm gonna probably rip down the insulation we did before and then do the right kind. I got the right kind. I got another roll of the right kind, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. And then we've got all this stuff that we had on the side of the house and underneath. We're got it right here. Right now we look like I don't know, trashy people, I guess. So it always seems to get worse before it gets better. I don't know why that happens. So we put a bunch of stuff, just working out real well to put it underneath the deck. I mean, the bikes fit in there perfectly. We've got stuff for the cars and the gasoline all lined up, the lawnmower, you know, some other things for the deck. But you see all the spots on here? It rained so hard the other day. It rained sideways. I thought this deck was going to protect everything. I guess not. So what I'm going to do is get like wood, I don't know, like plywood maybe, or siding, and put it on here on the deck and just turn this into like a shed. That'll be cheaper than buying a shed. And then I'm going to put hinges on it and just make little doors for maybe not each section, but probably every 2 sections, and enclose this so that everything doesn't get ruined, and it also keep animals out. So, and then Jana's put fruit trees out here. We're trying to keep those alive. They keep turning brown. Maybe it's because it's fall here, I don't know. Today is what, November what, Jana? Is it the November 7th? It's nice here. It's like 70 degrees. It's so nice. We got the poles. We've been tamping in the poles. We're enclosing just the yard. Jana's so pretty. I got a video of Jana. Look at that. She's so pretty. She's enjoying her deck before she stains it. There's our cat. You don't want to see my cat, but it's the only animal we have right now. So besides we have a bird, it's in the house. But Jana decided, it was all part of the plan. She decided that we are buying a couple dogs. They're called Paratonese. So we're getting purebred Paratonese dogs. They're big, white, woolly farm dogs. I'd never heard of them until we moved out here. And evidently they're wonderful for staying outside and taking care of animals. So we're enclosing our, just around the house, because we're like, okay, we got to hurry and get this done, because Jana's picking up a dog next week. So that wasn't really, I mean, everything's getting rushed here. Jana's just, she wants to get everything done all at once. But these gates we bought, they're not going to work. We're going to make this, they're too small. We're going to make this right here a gate. Get that set for a gate. And this big section right here is going to be like a 15-foot gate. So we're going to have some gates to put in. And then we have another gate down there that we're going to be doing. And I was told when we got the septic system that we have to put in like bleach or something, Clorox, to every month to keep it so that it stays good. So I went and bought these Clorox pull tablets. I asked a guy at Home Depot and he's like, just use the pull tablets. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. So I got those, and I'll do another video when I figure out. I'm not sure if it goes into this thing or not right here. So I'll do another video when I figure out where it's actually going. I'm sure other people would want to know that, how to, you know, put bleach or chlorine into a septic system. And we have these sprinklers that go from the septic system. And the grass is turning real green over there, and we think it's actually working. I haven't even adjusted it yet, so I'm going to be doing that too. I'm pretty sure this right here is where you set up like a sprinkler, like a sprinkling system kind of a thing. I'm guessing that's where it is. So I'll look at that too and explain that when I get to the septic system. But here's the come-alongs we got for doing the fence. So we had to, somebody told us just to buy these cable pullers, but I'll show all the stuff when we had to buy all the stuff separate for the fence. We had to get this piece of wood. Everybody online was saying that you have to just buy this piece of wood. It's just a 2x4 with something attached to it. But everybody's saying if you make your own, it's just terrible. So, I mean, this thing it's like $80 for just a 2x4. But evidently this works so much better than doing it yourself. So I just went ahead and bought it. I wasn't really happy about it, but hi, Tiger. You gonna say hi to everybody? My kids are in love with this cat. It's the most filmed cat in the world. Take like 10 pictures of him every day. And so that's what we got going on right there. So of course, you know, as we're tamping in poles, you know, Jana's always got to have a project going on when we have a project going. So we were burning this pile yesterday. Oh, here's the fence. We bought the fence. It's rolled out. This thing is so heavy. I'm not kidding. It was like 1,000 pounds. We got like 300 feet of fence. We're doing the field fencing. So here's the fire, still burning. Our last one we did burned for like a week and a half. Just smoldered, you know. It wasn't bad. I was really tired. I only had like 4 hours of sleep. So I went inside just to sit down for a minute and ended up like dozing off. I was the one watching the fire. And look what happened. So I was talking about Jana and, you know, the fire going crazy. But here's what happened when I watched the fire. So I guess it can happen to anyone. So it started going crazy. It was burning all this dry grass. And luckily Jana came home and she's like, our tree, there's a fire at the bottom of the tree. I'm like, oh no. So we went out here and we started spraying, and Luckily, we were able to stop the fire before it spread. So somehow we're gonna have to push these piles together, you know, just condense them so we can light them up again. But we still have 2 others. Hopefully they won't go as bad as what we've done already. Let's walk over here. There's so many little sticks and stuff that we have to pick up. We've been picking up sticks and throwing them in, but they're everywhere. I'm used to just coming home and sitting down and watching TV, you know. And now I'm working, and when I come home, I'm just spending all my time out here pretty much. You know, fire's kind of fun. Just thought I'd show you that. As long as it doesn't go out of control and burn your house down, right? So, luckily, I had the foresight to have these sprinklers, you know, this water line installed. So we attached to this, and this is going to be for the chickens. I have one down there for the garden, and down there one for the cow. We've been using that to battle the fire, so I'm glad we did that. We got that set up. So we've got this rolled. We're gonna have a fence here. It's gonna be like right here. It's gonna be our fence, or our gate. So we're gonna have to cut this, stand this all up, and put it there. This is a 5-foot fence. I wanted 6 feet, but we couldn't find it 6 foot. So we're gonna just go with 5 for now. I'm gonna try and get a 6 foot if I can.